And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And here's Morant. Pass to Clark. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Now here's Morant. And Embiid pulls it down.
And purely from a physical standpoint, John Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
For 3, Harris. Pass to Morant. Back to Clark. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Pass to Harris. Richardson with it. Back to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shoots it. Richardson, no luck.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Morant with the steal. On the wing, Jackson. The good-looking shot from the wing. The 76ers off to a slow start. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Pass to Embiid. From deep, Richardson. The 76ers again can't hit it.
0 for 3 now in the early going. Just a little bit out of sync.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Outside Jackson. All sorts of time. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Harris misses.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Here's Simmons. After Memphis gets the 3. Great communication on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Bolden pulls it in.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system, or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Morant. Misses the 3. The 76ers trail. Richardson right side. Up top, Embiid. He's got 5. Richardson, no luck.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Now, here's Richardson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Harris. This one for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Inconsistent from range when he first entered the league. Tobias has turned that completely around.
Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line. And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can, at times, be unstoppable.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Bates Diop. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Kevin, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. The emphasis on freedom of movement, less grabbing and holding on the perimeter, Steve, has made some players almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, James Harden, because he likes to be physical, and it's how can you not guard him without being physical in return. Steph Curry, because he gets an opening shoot shots. Lillard, Kyrie, Devin Booker, Giannis, Kevin Durant for sure. It's hard to guard these guys because they're so good on the offensive end. And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Here's Morant. And that one is off. Good D by Love.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Pass to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here is Love. Here's Thibault. The 76ers with another miss. Memphis leading. Clark for 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Simmons. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. In the corner, it's Harris. It's good from long range. Harris has got 9.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Cousins. Rebound Love. Now the 76ers with it. Trailing by 2. To the inside. That one goes in.
Even though he takes a lot of threes these days, Kevin Love's foundation is to score inside.
Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. To the wing right side. Lock at 6. And it's Schroeder missing.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. He never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And Love's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Pass to Thibault. Here's Bates Diop. Love in the post. And it goes down 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Back to Schroeder. To the middle. Stolen away. Now the 76ers on the break. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Here's Bates Diop. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Harris. From outside the arc. They get it again. Simmons.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And the 76ers making a change here. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Cousins. In the corner, it's Robinson. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the 76ers making a change here. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Milton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Fires from deep. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Steve, Kobe Bryant said that growing up in Italy gave him a huge advantage learning the fundamentals and the tactics of the game. Do you think Europe's better at developing players than the United States?
No, I don't think they're better. I do think their system at times for certain players, they get into a system of working on their game. And I wouldn't just say fundamentals from an early age. And a lot of those guys are being able to practice with pros at an early age. I think it comes down to individuals. And also I think a lot of these parents and kids, you have to understand it starts off of making a layup versus making a three. So I don't think that Europe is doing it better. I just think a lot of times right now we're looking at some of those European players and they're coming over ready to play from day one versus some other players.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Trying to get something going. Rebound by the 76ers. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's his first foul. The 76ers leading by 7. The 76ers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That's good from Richardson.
We talk a lot about second-round picks coming in and making a difference. Josh Richardson is one of those guys, and he was rewarded financially for it.
Now here's Schroeder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Cousins. Over Love. Tries again. Love grabs the board. Here's Philadelphia. 9-point game. Here's Milton. Shot clock at 6. Right wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. Milton's got his second bucket of the night.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Tobias Harris, he's... And it's good to have you back with us as we celebrate St. Patrick's Day with more NBA action on 2K Sports. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Pass to Richardson. Lets it fly from 18. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
This just in. Josh handles, they've gotten better. That's a positive sign for the future.
Here's Schroeder. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
and the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Now Richardson to the wing on the left. Lets it go. Robinson pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Takes the three. Rebound, Love. And it's Love with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Richardson outside. Launches a three. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. To the right side. No good on the triple.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And the shot goes in. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's got a nose for getting into the lane, and Schroeder showing some muscle once he got in there.
And after he missed the first 2 seasons of his career, Greg, with the broken bone in his foot, would injuries be your main concern for Joel Embiid?
Look, no doubt about it. As long as he's healthy, he's an all-league performer. Still, 7-footers carry a lot of weight in our league. He wants to prove he can play big minutes. They just got to make sure they protect him.
Out left to the wing. Three-pointer on the way. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Richardson with it. He's got 6. Harris outside. 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Here's Schroeder. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Harris. Shoots the 3. That shot misses. And it's Memphis the other way. Now here's Schroeder. He has 6. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Schroeder's got 8.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Tipped away. Pass to Milton. Kicks it out to Richardson. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps. but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. The 11-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Grizzlies trailed by 11. And here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. Over to the wing. To the paint. Shoots from the right block. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in. They would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs. It was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
Jackson looking it over. To the left wing. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Simmons. Richardson outside. Back to Simmons. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Philadelphia leading by 10. Pass to Embiid. Now here is Harris. Embiid inside. And it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And Jackson gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. They're leading by 8. Pass to Bates-Diop. Simmons inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You gotta admire the hard work by Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
It's tipped. Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
A low-release push shot for Jaren Jackson on the perimeter. The form is a bit unorthodox, but it's consistent, and he gets it off quickly. And by the way, he's a 7-footer.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Richardson. Lays it up off the glass. Richardson's got 8.
Against physical defense, Richardson using his length and athleticism to counter.
And here's Morant. It's hauled in by Bates-Diop. And you know, Smitty, when defenders close up, Jaren Jackson has shown the ability to attack off the dribble.
Also, Kevin, despite shooting with his right, he almost always drives to his left, comfortable finishing with either hand in the paint.
And here are the 76ers now. It's a 10-point game.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
For Philadelphia, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Inside, Cousins drops in the layup for 2. Cousins has got his first 2 points of the night.
I mean, one thing about DeMarcus, he's never had much of a problem scoring with contact.
A 3. That shot off the mark. And Memphis the other way now. And it's Clark in the corner. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Grizzlies have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Here's Bolden. He's guarded by Cousins. The 76ers with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Out to the right wing. Memphis moving it around. Clark. And Clark slams it in.
This is what Cousins gives you, good recognition, the ability to make plays for his teammates.
Pass to Embiid. Morant with the steal. Got a piece of it. To the inside. That's tipped. Here's Bolden. Now Simmons, guarded by Jackson. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Oh, hammering it in.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has, a guy that wants to get his team involved.
The 76ers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. The free throw drops for Embiid. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Now Schroeder. There's 1:54 left to play in the first half.
And they continue to control the glass.
High post, Embiid. Pass to Bolden. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The 76ers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Henry. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Schroeder, right side. Over Simmons. And it's Schroeder missing. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Substitution.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
Good D by Embiid.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Clock at 6. Pass to Henry. Back to Simmons. Grizzlies with the rebound.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Memphis, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And he sinks the second. Here's Simmons. 8 points for him. .26 seconds left here in the second. Henry with it. Out to the right wing. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Thibault. Pass to Henry. Second chance shot. They get the rebound. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye.
And so that brings the first half to a close. 76ers ahead. They lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Philadelphia leading by 12. Pass to Bolden. Now here's Love. Back to Simmons. Love right side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the third game of this three-game road trip. And here's Love. Pass to Milton. Here's Thibault. In the corner, Simmons with it. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Love. It doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Basket, good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Milton. A three-pointer is right on target. Milton's got 11.
Not bad defense, but you give him an inch and he'll bury you.
Oh,
yes.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Pass to Bolden. Here's Thibault. To the wing right side. Here's Love. A terrific shot on the turnaround. He's got 6.
Such a versatile scorer. Kevin Love can do damage from anywhere on the floor.
And he banks in the layup.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to Milton. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Clark with the jam.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You gotta love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Harris outside. Over Clark. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 13.
Just a solid all-around jump shooter. Tobias working over that mid-range area.
And there's a call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. Here's Morant. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. The 8-footer. The shot off that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Pass to Bolden. Now Embiid. 5 to shoot. Here's Milton. For the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Over to the left wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Jackson comes over with the double. Pass to Richardson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Jackson misses.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to this game than threes and dunks.
And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his first foul. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The 76ers leading by 15. Pass to Bolden. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for stardom.
You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. The Grizzlies trail by 18. At the top of the key, Cousins. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Harris.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, that one goes. And it's 8 points for Kevin Love.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Here's Cousins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Strong move by Cousins. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year, Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Right side Robinson. Shot clock at 6. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. Here's Milton. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. From downtown, Simmons with the defensive effort.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Left side, Love. Pass to Simmons. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 16 points.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Pass to Curry. They could use a bucket. He doesn't hit that one.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Back to Simmons. Love in the post. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The shot fake of Kevin Love tricks guys into fouling way too often.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Pass to Schroeder. High post Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Owning that area around the rim, something DeMarcus has done as far back as we can remember.
Love outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Schroeder. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 5.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
And the first one at the line is good. And Simmons drops them both. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Cousins. Back to Schroeder. Cousins with it. Over Love. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points here for Cousins.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Love outside. Harris with it. He's guarded by Cousins. Fires, high post. And that one, good. Harris has got 7 now in this quarter.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
And it's Schroeder missing. .104 left in the third. Simmons left side. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's Ramsey. Connects from three-point range.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first 3 of the game, something to build on.
Pass to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Thibault. Back to Love. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 8. To the left side wing. Here's Ramsey. And too long on the shot. And so it's the Philadelphia 70. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Well, we know, Steve, the NBA looking at lowering the draft eligibility age from 19 to 18. The one-and-dones would be gone. You like the move?
I do like the move, Kevin. I would just love to have a lot of things in place for these younger guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25. Just something in place to help these guys, especially some of the things they're having problems with off the court and also financially. Have some kind of third eye to be able to help these guys.
And this is where the G League comes into play, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Pass to Harkless. And here is Henry. Misses the wing J.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Good D by Love. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thibault. Back to Richardson. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Richardson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the 76ers. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. 7-foot shot. The shot's good.
Worked that one inside nicely.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Love outside. Pass to Henry. Off target from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Pass to Thibault. Now Richardson. Here's Thibault. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
You know, I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles, and we want to talk about it. We're coaches and executives and players are the plays they miss, and I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in. This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Richardson outside. Love outside. There's the 3.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. The 76ers leading by 21. Here's Thibault. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his 5th foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
It's Richardson on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. We were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Pass to Thibault. Now here's Love. To the paint. And that one's good. Thibault.
That's a good look by Kevin Love. The decision-making with the ball in his hands makes him different than other 4s.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Out to the wing. Pass to Henry. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Richardson. Sinks the triple. Richardson's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the 76ers.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Smitty, for players, social media can build their brands and they can engage their fans, but there are some downsides.
Yes, it is, Kevin. I mean, it's a fantastic tool, like you said, for endorsement and bringing those fans into your home or into your life. But the downside, people can see some things they don't want to see, and also you can regret posting a lot of things.
I think, yeah, sometimes people do regret hitting that send button. So, yeah, they got to be careful. You're right. Pass to Harkless. Back to Richardson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This is what you want. Put the defender in a position where he has to foul you to stop you. Richardson can be a tricky cover.
That's good from Richardson. Both good from the line that time. And so here's Memphis. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Grant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Richardson outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thibault. Here's the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Henry with the rebound. Spinning with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep, deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said that it's hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate. What do you think about that?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the 3 ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
To the right side. To end the drought. Bolden pulls it in.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Pass to Harkless. Morant with the steal. Looking to get back on track here. Lays it in off the breakaway.
What's amazing about Morant, he racks up steals even though he doesn't naturally gamble a lot.
Here's Bolden. Back to Richardson. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
And it's Morant missing. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Back to Richardson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options. And then I think also for a lot of players, they're not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
76ers foul.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that one falls for Clark.
Second team foul.
And so Clark nails both of them. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Back to Richardson. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Bolden. Shot clock at 3. Here's Henry. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And it's Clark in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Richardson. Here's Milton. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
You know, I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up and up, and I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
Unbelievable athleticism. Morant's stop and start is elite.
Pass to Milton. Here's Bates Diop. Fades. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Bates Diop's got his first points in this one. Here's Morant. That's good on the jump shot.
A confident shooter. When Morant sees an opportunity to pull up, he does not pass it up.
Pass to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. From deep. And it's Morant with the rebound. Down low. Got a hand on it. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Josh Richardson.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Pass to Bolden. Here's Milton. Here's Korkmaz. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Richardson, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Morant. Cans the shot from the wing.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting.